Okay, this is getting weird. It's either I'll have to check closer. I'm wondering if this commenter went to this show. I'm just saying, it's weird because this is straight out of the request, straight out of a comment, and I find that this Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. Most people I know think I'm crazy, think that I'm crazy. Appears to be at this same mushroom festival. Roland is intrigued by the mushroom festival. Let's check it out. Is it mushroom worthy? Or are we back to a nice soup base?
Let me clap your hands and more vocal, please. Just a little louder. Here's the song that inspired my new book. It's called Most People I Know Think I'm Crazy. Can you hear me? I said, can you hear me? What about you people up the back? Ooh, yeah, yeah. Most people I know think that I'm crazy. I know at times I act a little hasty. If that's my way, then you should know it. And in every way, help me to show it. Keyboards from the Aztecs. For most of my life, I lived a delusion. Material gain caused me confusion. But slowly in time, I looked at my ways.
Why does ownership have so much problems for people? Outside of clothes on your back and things you really need, I mean, you don't need to think about it much deeper than that, unless you're tied into keeping up with what everybody else has. Now, like, I got a prepay phone that ain't worth crap. I couldn't be convinced to buy the same piece of tech 3 times in a year. It kind of goes against all common sense. I can understand the companies trying to sell it to you. I think the advantage I have is I sold electronics for 2-3 years, 2.5 years, give or take. And, well, I guess it was 2 years, little over 2 years, but 3 Christmases. So that's, it was a deal. Yeah, just that line. That let's see if we can.
Material gain caused me confusion.
I mean, I guess we can eventually all just. I don't want to hate on it because it sounds pretty good, and I got nothing against a good psychedelic experience. I just don't understand the confusion with, I mean, is it because someone owns more than you? Is it jealousy? Is it envy? I don't understand what people suffer from. I guess a lot of people aren't happy with what they have. And I've mentioned this before. I mean, I just had to hold on to stuff since I was a kid, and then I'm still happy. The thing is, I just didn't need any more than this. Trust me, there's damn good examples. I didn't need that thing ever. Just don't play it. Just don't. Should just get rid of it. That whole thing doesn't cause me any stress either. So I just don't get that line. I mean, no disrespect. I don't understand.
But slowly in time, I left at my places to tell all that I meet the glory that God is. Everybody now. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Following our bass. Gilbert Matthews and drums back here. Most people I know think that I'm crazy. I know at times I act a little hazy. If that's my way, then you should know it. And in every way, help me to show it. Let me hear you clap your hands. You know this song. I said you know this song. Well,
So this is crazy. I've never heard this before. So the reason I did it is because the commenter was like, I didn't hear this song, and it was Children of the Sun. That is the only, and it didn't go by Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. Here it was packaged as Billy Thorpe, Children of the Sun, and that is like literally the only song I'd ever heard from this guy my whole life. This I thought it was gonna be spacey, like space rock, 70s space rock here in '98, mushroom rock, something electronic-y, and to when they kick out with kind of a bluesy number. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of bluesy. I don't know. This is rock and rolly bluesy. I mean, which is kind of redundant, isn't it, when you get down to it?
let me hear you clap your hands. You know this song. I said you know this song. Well, let me hear you say yeah. All right, let me hear you sing it now, everybody. Just you and me. Most people. If that's my way, and in every way, help me to show it. Ooh, yeah, yeah. One more time now, everybody. think that I'm crazy. I know at times I act a little hasty. If that's my way, then you should know it. And in every way, help me to show it.
I'm thinking that ending overwhelmed the Bad Trip tent. Like it got real intense for a lot of people in the crowd. It just started getting fast and intense. Their trip took a big change at that moment. Not that I know anything about tripping, and all opinions are for entertainment purposes only. But yeah. Boom! I actually think that was super good. I really like the ending. I didn't mean to be triggered or, set off by the one comment, because I would argue that being a musician is strictly, unless you are a traveling balladeer with a cappella style, I would have to argue that material things make up a huge part of being a musician. So that's why I get thrown off by that, because the whole point of being a musician was having enough material crap to get it done. I mean, honestly, it really didn't. If I had better technology, my talent the lack of talent I had would have actually took me even farther. If I was recording on digital, accepted the changes in the music genres, and just had a new metal band instead of like a classic rock band or a progressive I wouldn't want to call us progressive rock. But my point being is, oh yeah, even with lack of talent, if you just would have played the game and then had all the right equipment, shit. So I would argue that being a musician is strictly a material thing, unless you're, on the street corner singing a cappella with only songs you wrote out of your own head. And once again, if it's confusing, then I'm guessing you don't even get a notebook and pencil, because I think you have to have ownership of that too. So other than that, I thought it was fire. And I think it's fair to debate or talk about these parts because of all the mushrooms right there. Because honestly, the only reason I would do shrooms now is so I could have deep conversation and thought. Yeah, I haven't giggled since I was, 19, 18, maybe 17. Yeah, no, it doesn't do that. It's a mind-opening experience, not a giggly good time feeling thing for me. But like I said, all opinions for entertainment purposes. I don't know nothing about mushrooms. I'm just talking. I like them on pizza. Good on pizza. Like I said, they make a great soup base. Hey, later.